how to choose or how to pick a good watermelon. Of course, choose sweet. Okay, so the first thing that you need to know is what kind of watermelon. So let's start with the season. Right now it's the beginning of the spring. Actually, from April we start to have here watermelons, and this is totally the beginning of the spring. They arrive from the desert, and they are mostly quite of not really tasty. And why? Because it's the beginning of the season. There is no way that I'm gonna buy after several times that I tried all the tricks, all the tips. They are just not really good in the beginning of the season. If you really have craving about it, just buy, and this is how to choose. Of course, in the end of the season, they are also not really good. So it's not that they're not good; it's just harder to find. So some tips and tricks when you buy. So first you can buy a full watermelon, or you just can taste it. But let's start with the taste. People think, oh, I will taste it, it will be amazing. Mostly when you go and you didn't eat before, or you just go to a grocery store and you taste something, it will be probably damn good. And this is why I'm very bad in choosing watermelon by tasting. Unlike my wife, that it's just amazing in this. Why? Because when I taste, mostly I'm thirsty and angry, and I just want to eat something, and I'm exhausted from the grocery store or whatever. And then, so if you want to try, just drink something before or eat something small, or else try to understand that the flavors that you feel now won't be when you are, just eat it home when it's cold nicely. So let's start with a closed watermelon. This is my specialty. So first you have the growing tip. There is always a growing tip. You choose with a growing tip. I mean, like the stems that was connected to the plant. Why to choose it with this? You know that it's viable. A lot of time when the watermelon take it off, it means that it's like maybe over ready. It does mean that all these rules are applied for all the watermelons that you will try in the world. There is a lot of cultivars, a lot of even colors of watermelon or whatever. But for the usual watermelon. Uh, the second tip is to see that it's yellow, but doesn't mean that it have to be yellow in the store. It can, if you buy today, it doesn't mean that you're gonna eat it today or tomorrow. Maybe you can eat it in 2 3 weeks. Even it's possible with watermelon. If you don't find it fully ripened, uh, it might be very good. So wait that it will be yellowish. This is in the place that it sits on the soil. It can be yellowish. If you see that the color are very strong, you should be, a little bit worried about it, because it's not really rip, so you need to wait, or it might will never be ready, because sometimes they harvest it before it's ready. So it's another thing to take care of. Uh, Knocking, the tapping technique. This is it's a good idea, but you need to learn it. You try and you learn. You need to hear that it's watery, because in the beginning it's a lot of flesh and less water. When it's become sweet, it's become a lot of watery. So then you have something that it's full inside. And also check that there isn't, if you knock it and it's hollow, a lot of watermelon are hollow inside. There is nothing, they are dry. So you can pick it up by knocking. This is the best for to know that are, if you have full sound, this is the best. But if you have like a different knock, unfortunately I don't know how to record it. So if yes, I would, sit with a watermelon and knock on it until you will hear the sound. But you need to try a little bit. So just be aware of this. Another thing. Okay, so if you take care of all this, the highly chance that you will enjoy from a watermelon. Of course, there is a lot of other things that might affect the watermelon, and you should also check them. Except this, the last thing that I forgot, it's when you have, let's say, you have two watermelon. Take two watermelon, one in the right hand, one in the left hand, and be aware that your left hand and your right hand are not in the same, let's say, uh, you don't have the same strength in your hand. So be aware that one it's small, one it's harder. So just check the weight for the size. You see the same size for the watermelon, and this is a big problem, because you check it, you think that it's good, but you have another one that it's like much heavier. So the much heavier probably will be better, mostly. So it's something to be aware that to choose a heavier between the same size. Except this, don't forget to check the video of how to grow watermelon. It will be soon, I promise. And let us know if you want to grow. This is the season to sow it, so just sow it at the beginning of the spring. If you have frost area, if you have frost, this is the end of the sowing season. Probably when the video will be up, it will be too much late. And the best season, as I say, if you want to plant it, it will be in the spring. So enjoy, and I hope that you will enjoy from the melons that I highly recommend to you to buy. That's all from growplants.org. Don't forget to subscribe, visit our website, and of course, if you have any question, just ask. You have here links about more videos, some lists, subscribe, and of course, purchase a plant, and this is donation for our channel. I hope you enjoy, and come visit us again.